You have all his space. Jello. All right, are you Elaine St. Clair? And Mr. West, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment in each case?
Yes, sir.
Mr. St. Clair, in clause number 23, DCCR 2044, you're charged with the first-degree felony offense of aggravated robbery, and that's from August 15th of 2023. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? And then in clause number 23, DCCR 2117, you're also charged with the first-degree felony offense of aggravated robbery from August 15th of 2023. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily, and because you did what they charged you with? In both of those cases, I have here on the tablets some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. West? The ones on the tablet. And do you understand what you signed, those documents? Okay, and do you understand if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney that you're waiving or giving up any right to appeal? So you can't change your mind if I follow these agreements later and say I don't want to take these deals. Do you understand? If I follow this agreement and I give you the 10-year deferred probations and all of that, you can't later say I want to change my mind. Okay. And it looks like the agreements that you've reached with the district attorney's office is a 10-year deferred probation in each of those cases. There would be a $1,000 fine in each case. There would be dismissals as part of this in clause numbers 23 DCCR 1390 and 23 DCCR 2043. There would be no contact with the victim. Any additional conditions included after we get a pre-sentence report, which could definitely include some type of treatment, ISF or something like that. Do you understand?
Okay, right out the gate. They're waiving the formal reading of the indictment. That's standard in plea deals. Translation? Everyone already knows what the charges are, and this train is moving straight toward a resolution. No dramatic trial. No jury. Just decisions. Big ones. Guilty. Just like that. Aggravated robbery is no small charge. It's a first-degree felony. We're talking 5 to 99 years or life in prison. When someone pleads guilty to 2 of these, you know there's a deal on the table. The real question is, how good is that deal? This is huge. By taking this deal, he's waiving his right to appeal. That means no do-overs if the judge follows the agreement. Once it's locked in, it's locked in. That's why judges go line by line like this. They need to make sure he understands exactly what he's giving up. Hold on. 34 pages of jail incident reports? That changes the energy in the room instantly, because probation is built on trust. And jail behavior is often a preview of how someone handles rules. If he can't follow them inside, why would the court believe he'll follow them outside?
Do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenors number 1 in each case.
Objection.
It's admitted in each case. Is there any evidence that Mr. St. Clair is not competent?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sure.
If I may just, so Mr. St. Clair understands, typically we don't write that in a plea paper. What my intention was, what Mr. West guidance says, based on very young age, was to be able to do everything that we could to help him at this stage of the game before he gets himself into courtroom. So that was our intention in including that. Those things are meant to help.
Thank you, Ms. Malfino. So states 1 is admitted in each case, and there's no evidence that he's not competent, correct? So, Mr. St. Clair, I'm going to find in each of your cases that you entered your pleas of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your pleas. find sufficient evidence to find you guilty in each case, but I'm going to reset your cases for sentencing so that the probation department can do that pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your cases, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You cannot get a PSI bond. I have 34 pages now of jail incident reports. When you come back for sentencing, if I go along with this agreement, it will require, I'm telling everybody right now, you will go to ISF, okay? And that's meant to give you tools to be more successful. But I don't know, you've been in there long enough. I think you've probably seen two that were given ISF, and a condition of their a condition of their probation was not to get any jail incident reports. And they never made it to ISF, and I revoked their probations. And I'm telling you now, I will do that. If you continue to act like an absolute heathen at our jail and treat everybody, including the correctional officers, other inmates, like you have been, you're never going to see the light of day again for a long, long time. These are aggravated robberies. They're first-degree felonies. If you violate your probation, I can give you the rest of your life in prison. Minimum 5 years in prison, up to 99 years of the rest of your life. And I don't know if you can tell, but I hope you can, how serious I am. That this isn't going to be some little 5-year, he was just acting up in the jail kind of thing, and he's young. If you can't follow the rules, then you're not going to get these deals, and you're going to end up in prison for a very, very long time. So it's time to straighten up. I don't care what everybody else is doing in the jail. You need to go in and say, I want this deal. I want to get out. I want a real life. I want a family. I want to work and just have a normal life. I'm going to sit in my bunk when I'm supposed to. I'm going to dress like I'm supposed to. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to when I'm supposed to. You don't get to make the rules when you're there. Get out. You're on probation. You have some freedom, right? You don't have that freedom in there. Prove to me between now and sentencing that you can do it. Okay, go back with the bailiff. Yes, sir. Thank you.